Oh, say does spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. Anthony Simons said, "We've been very resilient and we're sticking with it. All tied together, feeding off of each other, playing free, playing loose, playing hard. And that's all we need." Guys, back to you.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. And for the Trailblazers, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4. Simons, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. Now Los Angeles with it, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Now here's Leonard. Morris outside. Out of bounds, so it'll be Trailblazers ball.
Blazers ball.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Simons outside. Portland again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Jackson outside. Leonard for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Blazers ball.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Nurkic. Simons outside. Here's Sharp. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Hard against George. Morris for 3. Drills it from deep.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Three-pointer Sharp. Pure from three-point range.
And And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. Jeremy Grant came into the league as a defensive specialist, just really long and gangly, but after leaving Philly, he thrived as a role player on both the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And for Grant, in 2020, he wanted the opportunity to finally be the focal point on offense.
And BA, he got that chance. He averaged 10.5 points in his first 6 seasons, and then he jacked that number up to over 22 points a game in his debut season with Detroit. I guarantee you the Blazers are looking for that kind of production alongside Dame Lillard.
Now here's Grant. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George outside. Leonard on the wing. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. George outside. Jackson outside. Puts it up from 17, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jackson.
Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Simons. 15 in his last outing. Portland again missing. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Here's Morris. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved.
He was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's George. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Zubac. Comes up empty down low.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Sharp. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Sharp's got 6.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Leonard. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. Morris outside. Connects from downtown. Give him 8.
I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball. He's involving his teammates and stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
The ball's knocked loose. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Jackson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Grant finds Hart. Counted from distance.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Sharp. He's got 6. Grant the screen. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Leonard for 3. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Zubac.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Simons passes to Grant. This one for 3. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Now here's Jackson. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Hard against Jackson. 18 feet out. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Off the mark there with a 3. Portland trailing here. 3-pointer Sharp. Second chance effort. Outside Hart. And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from 3. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Morris on the wing. From behind the arc. Simons with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 3. And here's George. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume 3-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in 3-point shooting. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
The Clippers trail. Now here's Wall. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And the Clippers miss again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Left side Johnson fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Wall. 10 points in his last outing. Man misses. Winslow with the ball. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Johnson. Here's Little. Misses the 3. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Man misses. Portland's shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Eubanks. Simons outside. Eubanks in the high post. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers breakers and through.
Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Norman Powell.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And here's Wall. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Covington, no good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Johnson got a piece of it.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Man. Now here's Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Oh, there's the alley. Now Covington, outside Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Batum, pass to Wall, on the wing man. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Portland leading. Pass to Simons, fires from deep. The shot no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Powell, it's good.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 28% in this first quarter. Simons outside. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Down low. Pass to Winslow. He shoots a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Wall with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Covington passes to Powell. No good on the 3. Powell's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And here's Simons outside. Sinks it from distance.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Outside Covington. And again, it's the Clippers missing. To the middle. 3 seconds left. Here's Little. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the one.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the Clippers miss again.
And this feels like it's snow to shoot his way out of this slump. The worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Releases. And that one's long.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Leonard. And George launches it from deep. And they get it back. Lays it up and banks it in. Zubats has got his second bucket on the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course Portland, they're just one rung below them.
Checking out the Trailblazers. It really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morris has got 17.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
So there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Simons outside to the wing on the left. Pass to Sharp. And here's Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats is the Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Shoots over Grant. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Simons. 13 points in the game. Hart, the open shot. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And George launches it from deep. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Zubats. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Sharp. Simons outside. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now it's Hart. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gets the three to fall.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Left side Hart. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's Jackson. Pass to George. There's the triple. Here's Zubats. Up and in on the layup. Zubats has got 4 points this quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Nurkic. Tipped. Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Leonard outside. That three's off the mark. Portland leading. Pass to Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Timeout called. Portland. Checked in for Portland. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Portland has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Grant the screen. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a three. Kennard with the rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Kennard. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Grant in the post. George defending. Now Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kennard can't get it to go. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Grant finds Simons. And the three off target. The Clippers trail. 18 feet out. Here's Kennard. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
Here's Sharp. 6 points for him. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. Winslow comes in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Simon.
Keon Johnson.
Outside Hart. No one near him. And he nails the jumper. Hart's got 8 here in this quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Jackson, pass to George. Oh, he's way off from outside.
Well, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Pass to Eubanks. It's Hart on the wing. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Trailblazers shooting just 34% so far in this one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Los Angeles shooting just 32% here in the second. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson with it. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. And it's Winslow missing. The Clippers shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Kennard. Three-pointer, no good. Portland shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Johnson. Now here's Hart. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And it's the Blazers with the ball. He tries for 3. Winslow with the bucket.
This is the kind of shot that will bolster Winslow's confidence.
There's a minute 54 left in the second. Jackson outside. Leonard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in, and the Clippers will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Morris. Mann comes in for George. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Wall in for Jackson. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Mann. Leonard for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Hart. The offensive rebound. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Hart's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Little. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Powell outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Powell's got 6.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Johnson. Hart from long range. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. It's Powell on the wing. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Here's Hart. Here's Eubanks. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You look at Los Angeles, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Clippers.
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Marcus Morris making an impact in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The forwards, Hart and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Here's Simons. Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Morris for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Portland leading. Left side Hart. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Hart's got 19 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the 2 guards who have been filling it up this season. 5th best, Paul George.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, Grant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Leonard outside, looking to win the run. And they recover it. Here's Zubats. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime, and not wasting any time here. Here, that's 3 of 4 from the field.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Leonard can't get it to go. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Now here's Jackson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Morris for 3. The Clippers rebound. Zubac banked it in off the glass.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Simons. And that one good. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Morris can't hit. Now Portland with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Sharp. And here's Hart for 3. No good that time. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jackson outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Grant with it. Guarded now by Morris. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by George.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Hart from long range. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. A nice shot by Morris.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Pass to Simons. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Shots blocked. And they'll get another chance. And he makes it. Sharp's got 11 points. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Morris on the wing. 4-3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Down low. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Morris outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Nurkic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Jackson for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Hart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Morris for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Hart. From deep. Drains the triple. Hart's got 22 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
George outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Simons with it. Grant with a screen on George. to the wing, right side. Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Morris on the wing. Shot to stop the run. That shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hart's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Hart, and it's Johnson in for Simons. Los Angeles shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. It's Covington on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Little. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Wall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Johnson with a bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Johnson's gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. Pass to Man to end the drought. The shot comes out, and the Trailblazers going the other way now. Here's Little. He has 6. Here's Eubanks, guarded by Batum. Here's Sharp. And it's Portland scoring again.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Now here's Wall, outside Covington. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Wall with it. Pass to Man. The 3 is up. And it's Little with a rebound. Little's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sharp. The 3. On target from range. Sharp's got 13 points in this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From deep three-point range. Powell's shot is off.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Eubanks. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
For 3, Covington. Sharp grabs the miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
The first one falls. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
And here are the Clippers now. Three-pointer.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
Pass to Sharp. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. And here are the Clippers now. Here's Mann. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Here's Eubanks, and he lays it up and in. Eubanks, he's got 4 points this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
From deep. Powell's shot is off. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Three-pointer Sharp. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's Batum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
That free throw no good. That one misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Covington. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Covington's got 7 points in the game.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And here is Winslow. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Sharp. The three. Hits him. 2 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Josh Hart getting it done for the Trailblazers. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. And more in. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Nicholas Batum, Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington. Then there's John Wall, and it's Mann in at the 2. The Clippers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. On the wing, Mann. The 3 is up. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. Kennard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Mann. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Now Winslow. He puts up a 3. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's Covington on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Watford. This one for 3. Batum pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Johnson. Outside Hart. Fires for three. Hits the trifecta. Hart's got 15 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Eubanks the screen. Here's Johnson. And that one hits the back iron.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Covington no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Hart, inside, Watford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. He'll go on Luke Kennard. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Good on the second one. Here's Wall. Outside Covington for three. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Winslow. Hey, expanding his range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Wall. Here's Kennard. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 11 rebounds in the game. Johnson finds Hart. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. They get it back. Eubanks. And a strong finish with two hands.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Kennard on the wing. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Johnson inside. Wall covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. We saw one major rule change in the NBA last year. When a shooter intentionally initiates contact with a defender, it's a no call. You like it?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, there should be no reason for a shooter to be the one with a defender on him, to be the one putting his body on the line. That's the defender's job. So the rule makes a lot of sense, B.A.
Simons is checked in for Hart. The Clippers shooting only 23% so far. Outside Covington. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Covington's got 6 here in the quarter.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Simons from outside the arc. The rebound by Mann.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Kennard on the wing. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Oh, he tries a three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. It's Covington on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3.
Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
And the Clippers have possession. Now Wall. Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knocks it loose. Pass to Simons. Here's Johnson. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside Covington. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Simons with it. Back to Johnson. Takes the three. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Covington. Off target from outside.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Count it. Good. Simons got 12 points here in the second half.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Outside Covington. That one is off. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Watford. Oh, from deep. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 9 rebounds now. Kennard on the wing. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Little's checked in for Portland. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Mann. Kennard outside to stop the run. Clippers keep it alive. A nice shot by Zubats. And that's a double-double for him now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Eubanks. And here's Johnson from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. And here's Wall. Kennard outside. He shoots again. Zubats. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Pass to Little. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Well, the Clippers shooting only 23% so far. Kennard on the wing. Puts up a 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
Here's Eubanks. Johnson passes to Simons. Portland again missing. So it's the Clippers now. Now here's Kennard. Batum outside. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
The shot by Watford, no good.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And so here are the Clippers. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. Nice shot by Kennard.
That's impressive stuff as Kennard was out there from deep.
Simons outside. Here's Watford. Knocks down the long J.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now Kennard from deep three-point range. That's another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere.
The scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
44 seconds left in the final quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Wall. Kennard on the wing. Lets the three fly. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Coach is wanting Luke Kennard to get aggressive with his shots. That's a nice catch and shoot.
Pass to Johnson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Little. Portland again missing. Kennard outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Hart.